the sound of the bell remind us that we live surrounded and are divine oneness. Let's begin by breathing in peace, breathing out love, breathing in wholeness, breathing out gratitude. As we sit in silence for the next 20 minutes, let us find our center, our higher self, our soul, and feel the love. let's begin to come out of meditation by moving our feet and legs, feeling our back against the chair, gently moving our arms and our hands, moving our head back and forth. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Namaste.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living San Jose, and everyone online today. Good morning. Please join us in our opening song. I think you've heard it before. Here we go. Stand if you feel like it. Move if you feel like it. Here we go now.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet.
Our purpose is to transform lives, build dreams, and reveal God through education, music, prayer, service, generosity, and play. And while you are standing, I invite you to greet some people around you. I find it hard to believe that there's anybody here who doesn't already know our amazing guest artist, but I'm going to introduce you to her anyhow. Queen, Reverend Queen Michelle Jordan. This wonderful on my way. This wonderful woman has been performing in the Bay Area for over 20 years. She was our music director for over 10. She now serves at East Bay Church of Religious Science. We call her ours. Because we know spirit is one, so you can never leave. And so it is.
Greetings, family. Greetings, family. I'd like to take this. We're singing this song called See the Best. And honored to be here on day of my birthday. However, today is his birthday. Don't forget TJ. I'd like to dedicate this song to Denise Eubanks.
Yes.
So let's just say, hey, Denise! If you've ever taken a class, if you've ever done anything that has to do with registration, Denise has been in your orbit. Or you've been in Denise's orbit. So let's just say this. This is called See the Best by Ricky Byers. Choir, you know what you're doing? I mean, praise team. There's a new territory that I never saw before, like a fire transformation breaking through my core. It's shining in the darkness. I can see the light of day, and this new territory, it is my strength, it is my way. I said this new territory is my strength, and so I pray. Well, I pray that you see the best of life, the best of love, the very best of everything. Well, I pray
using them. Did they wire you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I haven't gotten one of those.
Well,
I'm here to introduce our insight speaker for today. Gus Twomey, longtime member of the center, our new house photographer, and our even newer board of trustee. Thank you, Gus.
am I on? All right. Good morning, everybody. As my new reverend said, my name is Gus Twomey. My pronouns are he, him, and I identify as a gay male. I've been coming here for a long time, since 2009. I always knew that this was a special place, and when I first came here, it gave me something I didn't even know I was missing, a real sense of community. A place filled with like-minded individuals seeking peace, connection, and growth. Over the years, CSL has been a steady source of comfort for me in times of need, and just as much joy through gatherings, classes, and even some unforgettable journeys. It is here that I have met some of the most meaningful people in my life. In 2018, my beautiful mom became very ill. I brought her home from the hospital and became her full-time caregiver as she entered hospice. At this time, I had just began taking Foundations, a course here at CSL. One night during class, I was feeling very hesitant. I didn't know if I could talk, and I didn't know if I had anything to give anybody else other than my mom at this time. One night I was on the verge of walking out. I was in tears and didn't think I could handle it. Reverend Megan and the entire class did something that I will never, ever forget. They stood up and they formed a circle around me and held hands. And they prayed over me, reassuring me that there are no mistakes and that this was exactly where I was supposed to be. My mother was my first best friend. After my father had died 15 years earlier, my friends and I included her in everything. I already knew CSL was special, but after her passing, I was overwhelmed with love, kindness, and generosity that poured in on me from this beautiful community. It carried me through one of the most difficult times of my life. Even in grief, I kept showing up week after week. I came to Sunday service, refilling my spirit and with love and support that surrounded me. I knew deeply that this was my spiritual home. As time passed, I began to open myself up more fully. I said yes to new experiences. I went on a cruise to Alaska with several CSL members. Later, I traveled to South Africa, and most recently to Ireland. These were not just vacations, they were moments of transformation, moments that reminded me how alive I still am. 3 years ago, last week, my beautiful sister, my best friend, Rhonda, passed from cancer as well. After losing both of my parents to the same illness, I had believed in my heart that I would never, ever feel this kind of pain again. But grief returned. Rhonda and I had lived together for 9 years. We were close in a way that made everyday life full and sacred. About a year after she passed, I found myself in a very dark place. It was not suicidal, but I didn't want to be here anymore. I began to wonder if I belonged more with the people that I had lost in my life than the life that waited for me here. Deep down in, I knew something wasn't right and that I shouldn't be feeling these feelings, so I reached out for help. I enrolled in an outpatient program, and I stuck with it for months and months. I was trying to learn how to relive, not to just survive, but to thrive. through all of it, I kept showing up here, I kept taking classes, I kept listening, and I kept receiving all the love that this community has to give. I experienced moments of laughter, tears, and healing, and I received some of the most meaningful support that I've ever known. The teachings of Science of Mind have given me the tools, but more importantly, they've given me acceptance. I've learned that it is okay to be quiet, it is okay to be still, and it is okay to be by myself. Today I have a spiritual practice that grounds me. My prayers are different, more open, more honest. I've learned to meditate, to listen deeply, and to honor the truth that life continues to move forward, whether I'm ready or not. But now I feel ready again. CSL has helped me to get back on the train of life. That season of darkness was one of the most difficult I've ever known. But because of this place, because of the teachings, I have become a better friend, and most importantly, a better brother. I know that life will bring me challenges again soon, but I also know that I won't face them alone. I love this community, and I have these teachings, and I have all of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for walking with me. Thank you for holding me up. And thank you for helping me come back to life.
Oh. Whew. Thank you, guys. Oh, that wasn't nice. There should be a song right now. And he's leaving. Okay, and now continuing on our June theme. In living color, we really are so excited to welcome to the platform Reverend Dr. Linda Reppond. Her message today is entitled Navigating Opposition, Staying True to Your Calling. But first, I get to tell you a little bit about my friend, Linda. It says Dr. Linda, but I don't call you Dr. Linda. Linda Reppond lives in Tacoma, Washington, and she's semi-retired, which is laughable. She is a semi-retired CSL minister because she is birthing a new ministry. It's called The Landing Pad, which offers solo retreats on a small island in South Puget Sound. It's a place for deep reflection and a place to launch new projects, write books, or simply unplug and reset. The Landing Pad is named after a spinoff from The Launching Pad, which is a ministry she founded in Berkeley almost 15 years ago. The Launching Pad is dedicated to the young adult churches of the Centers for Spiritual Living. They have locations in Berkeley, St. George, Utah, and Ashland, Oregon. Dr. Linda remains a fierce advocate for young, emerging spiritual leaders as a mentor, a coach, as an honored elder, and I mean honored elder at events. And she is one of the founders of Regeneration, which is a scholarship fund for young people entering the ministry. She holds a master's in consciousness studies from the Holmes Institute in San Diego. She received her Doctor of Ministry at Pacific School of Religion in Berkeley. She is a member of the CSL Tacoma and serves as the chair of the nominating council for Centers for Spiritual Living. That's what semi-retired looks like, by the way. Please help welcome Reverend Dr. Linda Reppond.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I do want to start by saying my pronouns are she, her, and my people come from Louisiana, and before that, France and Scotland. That's who I am. Is this making a? It's echoey? Okay. I'm here because we did this amazing graduation of ministerial students yesterday. And I don't think I think actually a lot of you were there. But it's not a surprise to anybody in this community that our very own Jen just graduated from ministerial school. Yeah. And Mitzi, would you come up? We got a little surprise for you.
I'm sorry, did you say, oh my God? Yes. After I swore. Would you read me? Okay. We're going to honor her with her new name badge today. All of a sudden now I'm going to get, I'll be formal. It says, what does it say?
Minister intern. I can read it from here.
Yes. Well earned. Okay, do your talk.
Gotcha. So for those of you who don't know, when you graduate from ministerial school, there are still more steps to go. There's actually another class to go, but there are panels that she must pass before she becomes a licensed minister. So you can call her Rev jokingly now, but you get to call her Rev for real in a couple of months. So that's where she's in the process, but she has completed ministerial school, and that is no small thing. All of what happened yesterday was really meaningful to me because it represents that step into a unique calling that in my life has carried me through the most amazing journey ever. I can't even describe what ministry has looked like because it was nothing like what I thought it would look like, I'll tell you that. But I want to say all of us have a unique calling. It's not just ministers that get called. We all have a calling. And that calling is to be our true self, 100% true self. That's what we're here to be. And it may look like many things, and it may look like many different things in the course of your life. But it is all about being exactly who you came here to be. Standing in your own truth solidly. Now, those of you who have done that, are doing that, have had moments of that in your life, probably know that when you do that, it's kind of like that thing, everything unlike it shows up, but you get opposition. You know, there are people that will not like you being you. Whether that's because it points out to them what they're not being in themselves, or whether they just have a different belief system that says, like, that's not how it is, I know how it is, and that's not how it is. It's kind of a given, and it's actually, I think, a clue that you're on your path when you start getting some kickback. That's what happens. It may look like maybe passive, it might be just ignoring you, ghosting you, just isolating you from the crowd. It is often getting pulled into somebody else's drama, somebody else's story about how life's supposed to be, because you're not playing the part they had in mind for you. That might be your parents, it might be your partner, it might be your boss, it could be just about anybody. They've got a story about how it's supposed to be, and you're doing something else. The biggest work for those of us who have any little threads of codependency in us, which I think is pretty much everybody, is to not get sucked into that. It is so hard to not get sucked into that story. And to just go like, well, maybe they're right. Probably I should just stop doing this, I'm just playing a little too big for my britches. Maybe I should get smaller. Is it ringing any bells for anybody? All right, thanks. It's just going to happen. So if you know it's going to happen, it's time to start creating a way of being in the world that doesn't let that stop you. And I often think of the great theologian, eco-theologian Thomas Berry, who's really the person who brought climate change and spirituality together in one story. And is really, I think, a great teacher of the last century. His experience in life, he grew up in North Carolina, out in the country. And out past his house, there was a field. And he used to just go sit there and just listen to the wind blowing through the trees and the grass and just sit in this field. And it kind of became his place. When they say go to your favorite place in nature, that's where he went. That was his place. And later in his life, as he became really an ecology activist, that became his litmus test for everything. Will this help my field? Will this do damage to my field? Will this help other fields anywhere on the planet? Or will it harm them? That's kind of his litmus test for everything. And I just want to say, I aspire to be like that. For me, it's emerging leaders, it's young people. And for me, the litmus test of everything that's going on in the world is, will this support those young people, or will it harm them? Will it support my children, grandchildren that I love, or will it harm them? And the answer to that makes me an activist pretty much every day. I want you to find your mission, your North Star, your guiding path. If you don't know what that is now, I want you to know that. And this is what I can tell you about it. Your higher self already knows. If you're wandering around going, I don't know what I'm supposed to be in life, I don't know what my letter of call is going to be, I don't know where I'm going to go, that's because you're not talking to your higher self, which is your God self, because it came here knowing. You came here, the essence of you came here knowing exactly who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do. So if you don't know and you're wandering around wondering what it is, it's time to get still and listen. It's not that hard. If you get still and listen and ask that question, you will get an answer. And if you don't have one yet, sit a little longer. You will get an answer, I promise you. I want to, I have a note here that says, it might be a surprise, but it's not something that your soul hates. Everything in you, that the values that you have, the things that call you, are part of that essence calling. So God's not going to call you to do something you hate. In my case, God did not call me to be a minister in the South. I came from the South. I was not going to go back there. And guess what? It's not my calling. God's not going to call you to something you hate. It is actually the thing that you love the most. The dream that you barely have courage to admit to yourself, like, man, if I could do anything, be anybody, that's what I want. That's your clue. Nehemiah in the Bible, there's a story about Nehemiah in the Old Testament. This is about, I want to say, 425 to 430 to 425 BC. And the Babylonians had conquered Jerusalem, driven the Israelites into captivity. And that had happened a couple hundred years before. But they were beginning to come back to Jerusalem, which was completely destroyed. And Ezra, before Nehemiah, the book of Ezra that precedes it, Ezra had brought several hundred people back to Jerusalem, and they had rebuilt the temple. That's kind of the first thing that they were instructed to go rebuild the temple. But Nehemiah, who was serving King Artaxerxes, I'm going to do it. I've been practicing saying this all day. King Artaxerxes in Persia, he was serving as the king's cupbearer, which means he was the wine taster that could prove that the king was not getting poisoned at this moment, which made him a very trusted person. So he was with the king, who liked to drink every day. He got a letter from his brother in Jerusalem who said, the temple is rebuilt, but the walls are not. The walls are still crumbled, which in ancient times, that was your fortress, your protection was to build walls, because that's if somebody was going to come attack you, if there was even a breach in your wall, that's where they would go. So that the walls were in tatters means that the people who were there weren't safe. They were terrified because they'd already been in captivity. They knew what that looked like, and they felt like the Babylonians were going to come back and do it again. And Nehemiah heard that really deeply. He cried, he prayed, he cried, he prayed for days. He was just called into something. What can I do? And the king noticed. Now, you're not supposed to be unhappy around the king. That's like, you could get killed for that. And the king was like, what's up? And he had a moment where he just got brave and said, it's my people. It's my, my city of my birth has no walls, and it's in danger. And surprisingly, as only a God thing could be, the king says, what do you need? Well, because he'd been praying about this for a long time, he had a list. And the king gave him all of the supplies and all of the camels to transport the supplies, and he took another few hundred people with him to rebuild the walls in Jerusalem. As soon as his enemies, or Jerusalem's enemies, heard about that, they knew they needed to take some action. So listen up. This might be familiar in terms of things you've experienced recently. The first thing they did was call him names. They're just like, this stupid guy thinks he can do this. And that didn't work. So the next thing they did is they infiltrated the people in Jerusalem and tried to foment discontent and rebellion within his support community. Oh, it is sounding familiar, isn't it? And then after that, they decided that the only thing they could do is kill him. So they invited him to come to a meeting. Come out here into this field and meet with us. We want to just talk with you. But he saw what was happening. And his answer to that was, I am doing a great work and I cannot come down. I am doing a great work and I cannot come down. They had been working on the walls of Jerusalem for 8 years before he got there. From that moment, it was finished in 52 days. I am doing a great work and I cannot come down. This is what I want to invite all of us into, is our own great work, that we believe in our vision, our dream so clearly, so strongly, that we allow the God self within us to say, I am doing a great work. This is my great work. Nothing is going to get in my way. You can ghost me, you can criticize me, you can do whatever. I don't care. I'm doing this. This is what I'm here to do and be in the world. I think you can feel what courage it takes to take that stand within yourself. That's the job. And that's the job that was just so present in that graduation yesterday, because there were 5 people who have said that, who've put themselves on the line and said, for this lifetime, God, the answer is yes. I am doing it. And it doesn't matter that ministry doesn't pay well. It doesn't matter that my family thinks I'm in a cult. It doesn't matter. because this is my calling and this is who I came here to be. And that was what just like, I love that. And I love that for you, Jennifer, because I can see that in you, that calling. And it's not just ministers, it's every single one of us. We got to celebrate them yesterday, but today is your day. Today is your day to say, this is who I am here to be. And if I don't know who I'm here to be, I'm ready to get still and find out, because time's a-wasting. The world is needing us to be that. Our young people are needing us to be that, to take those courageous stands in the world. It's ours to do. What would happen if you said yes to that great calling? Okay, your mortgage might not get paid, or maybe it would. And all the things that come up in your mind about, like, what would happen if you lived absolutely from your God self to be as big, as strongly yourself, doing that one little niche in the world that you know you're here to live? What would happen if you just said yes? I'm pretty sure there's only one way to find out. Let's pray. I'm just sinking into that God self, that place at the very center of our being where we know that we know that we know that love has beckoned us here, that we came here to be this in the world. We came here to do our calling in the world. So from that deep inner place, I say there is no opposition that will stand in the way. I say there is no better path. There's nothing that's going to be more fulfilling, more satisfying than to be who I came here to be. So at a deep, deep soul space, allow that answer to be yes. And so I speak my word for this community, that not only at an individual level, but at a community level, that the Center for Spiritual Living San Jose is saying yes. Yes to that calling, to what this community is here to be. And yes, in the heart and mind and soul of each person, yes, this is who I came here to be. Yes, yes, yes. And so I just know that there is no opposition. There is nothing in the way. That those things that might look like they're in the way just fall as dust to the ground, for they have no life of their own. The truth holds in every instant. I know this. I claim this. I know this for this community, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that this is the truth. I'm so grateful that God is showing up right now, right here. Thank you, God. So it is.
Play it again, play it again, play it again, play. Ask, seek, knock, and the door will open. Affirm, declare, no, and it shall be given. Come on, praise Him. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and the door will open. Affirm your word. Declare the truth and know. And it shall be given. All those who ask shall receive. Let's speak the word. You will achieve. Come on. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock on the door, and the door will open. Affirm the word. Declare your truth and know, and it shall be given. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound it shall be given. Be still and know that we are God. This love resides as you. This love will set us free. Oh, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, knock, knock on the door of your heart and let it open. Affirm the word. Declare the truth and know. And it shall. Oh, let us know. And it shall. Oh, let us know. No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, let us know. No. And it shall be given. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you again. I'm having a good time today. I like it here. Thank you, Dr. Linda, for your message. You know I love anything that supports the young people, right? So a message about supporting them and being inspired by them inspires me. But the thought of what would happen if we would all say yes and live absolutely from our God selves is so powerful. So thank you for that. Next week, we get to be inspired by Daniel Nahmod. He will be our guest speaker and our guest musician in bringing us the message, Facing Inward, Facing Forward, Lessons Learned from Fatherhood on Father's Day. So we hope you join us for that. Now it's time for our conscious giving, which is an opportunity to participate in the law of circulation, which is one of my favorite laws. We know that even though we've been taught it's better to give than to receive, we know an important step of this is often missed, which is knowing that you have to receive first in order to feel the gift of abundance. So we invite you to receive a blessing of joy from your higher self so that you can give from your higher self. We're giving you a blessing of joy. Please take one. The ushers will be passing a basket on to you. And we ask you to keep it with you all week so you can remember how much you are loved. And as those baskets start to move their way back in the room on their own, our ushers are now going to begin completing the law of circulation for us by helping you give back. They're going to circulate our offertory baskets. I now invite you to invoke the feeling of gratitude through thoughts of life's abundance, right where you are, allowing that to fill you and the space around you. And please feel free to sing along if you like.
Started out small, something less than a touch. I didn't even know it was you. God was unreliable, a crazy man righteous. Should I love and fear? What kind of sense is that? It started out small, something less than a touch. I didn't even know it was you. Crazy, righteous, and folded into a love so vast, it stretched the very definition of the word love. I feel your peace, surrender,
your presence, your power, my God. I feel your peace, your presence in me. I feel your peace, your presence, your power, my God. I feel your peace, your presence in me.
Every voice in the room, I feel your peace and your presence and your power, my God. I feel your peace and your presence in me. To the little one inside, I feel your peace
and your presence and your power, my
Remind
God. I
them
feel your
of
peace
the
and your
love.
presence in me.
Oh, surrender, surrender to the love. Surrender. Every voice in the room say, surrender to the love, to the love. Let's say again, surrender, oh, surrender to the love, to the love. Surrender, surrender to the love. I feel your peace. Let's chant it. I feel your peace, your presence, and your power, my God. I feel your peace and your presence in me. Every voice, I feel your peace and your presence and your power, my God. I feel your peace and your presence in me. Take time. I feel your peace and your presence and your power, my God. I feel your peace and your presence in me. I feel your peace and your presence and your power, my God. I feel your peace and your presence in me.
As your word has power, please join in the blessing, the offertory, by saying together our prosperity affirmation. The words are on the screen. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you. And last but not least, it is time for our announcements. Thank you. Oh, God, that was good, because the first announcement is about you, Dave Dumont. We have a lot of ways to connect with the community and engage, but the first announcement is a flower dedication in honor of Dave Dumont. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gretchen. Happy birthday to you.
But to be honest, it does not just recognize your birthday, it also recognizes your years of playing and service here in the community. So thank you. And thank you for recognizing Dave Dumont. Thank you. All right, now for the really fun stuff. We have lots of slides to share with you as well, and I just have to get out my handy dandy little papers. Thank you. Soul Collage. Soul Collage is today. Deb Dick. Discover the magic of you. One soul collage card at a time. That is exactly what it says. Soul Collage is amazing. It's an opportunity to connect with your individual and unique wisdom. It's not craft, it's not art, it's spiritual expression. And it's a beautiful gift that Deb Dake gives our community. But it does have a fee, correct? Yes. You may still join her today. It's from 12 to 3. The cost is $35. You can register at the concierge table. You do not have to have any experience. You play with materials and create an expression of your soul. You get out of your head and into your heart. How'd I do? Oh, good. Now, where's Gus? Gus is supposed to be back in the room to tell you about Walk a Mile in Their Shoes. He's coming. He's getting all dolled up. It's this Thursday. Walk a mile. Just hold the shoes, Gus. Walk a Mile in Their Shoes is this Thursday. Men and women can walk a mile to raise funds for men and women who have been victims of sexual abuse. And you want to come up? He is leading our team. Soul Brothers.
We are the Soul Brothers, and we've done this for many years. It's a fabulous walk. If you're not interested in joining the team, that's totally cool. Show up at Santana Row and just walk with it and cheer us on. It's a really, 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 really good, great cause.
How do we support you financially?
Give me money. Checks, cash, credit card. You can go onto the website. It's YWCA, Walk a Mile in Their Shoes, and just click. It's super easy. Just click on Soul Brothers and make a big donation. Thank you, guys.
I mean, we don't want to brag, but Soul Brothers has won awards for being one of the largest donation groups in the past, and we don't want to lose that title. So we really would love you to support that. June 21st, Reverend Maureen is beginning the Power of the Labyrinth series. It'll be the first of 3, summer, autumn, and winter. It is a $25 investment. It's an opportunity to walk the labyrinth and share the awe and beauty of our sacred geometry labyrinth here at the center, and just be in community while you learn about the power of change that is inherent in the design that you can learn about, not only our labyrinths, but the labyrinths all over the world. June 25th, new class, Manifesting a New Reality. Who wants a new reality? Not just for themselves, but for the world. Wednesday, June 25th, 6 to 8 p.m. It is online only because it is with our incredible Reverend Dr. Nadine Rogers. Reveal what needs tweaking in your intention and process of demonstrating your desired reality, and create a sacred living vision to pull you forward. This is $25 per person. Today, Animal Connections is not meeting, but if you have seen all the lovely kitty, doggy, animal donations out there, feel free that they are collecting goodies for animals for Santa Clara County. You can see Debbie Belmisseri if you need to know more about what you can donate. For the entire month of June, they're collecting items. And also, we have mentioned before, the in-person board meeting for June 18th has been canceled due to some travel engagements of our board members. I mentioned before, Daniel Namaud is coming next week, and he is doing a mini concert after service. And he is an award-winning musician. He has won awards for his songwriting. in the New Thought community. He's really charming. He's like the most charming man. He does songwriting workshops that are incredible, and it's $20 per person from 12:30 to 1:30. What a great activity to do, and then like go out to your family for Father's Day. Julie Moss, one of our board members, is going to be outside with a QR code so you can purchase tickets easily. And Janet Cervantes, one of our practitioners, will be in the bookstore where you can purchase tickets also easily after service. And we are looking for some volunteers that can be of assistance at that event and others. And Deb Dake was going to come up and speak to that.
You're doing such a beautiful job.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling very light today.
You're just a rock star. Okay, want to stay here with me?
Sure.
So hi, my name is Deb, and I accepted the position of volunteer coordinator here because I believe that volunteers are the heart of this community. And without volunteers, all the magic that we experience here would not be here. I have a beautiful team, Lillian, who I'm not supposed to announce, Bonnie, Baking Bonnie is in the back, Audrey Wong, who does ushering. All three of them have offered to be a part of this team. And so if you see any of us out there, please ask us how you can help, because it's just fun. Sacred service is a very important component of a balanced spiritual practice, right? But we make it fun, and we make it fun. It's my favorite part of a spiritual practice, and we're about play and joy. So what we're looking for this week is 2 people to help during Daniel's concert. We have 2 positions already filled. We just need someone to help move people to where they need to register. It's really simple. So if you're going to be here for the concert, see me after service and tell me, sure, I'll help. And we'd be glad to tell you what you need and put you where you need to be. Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. If you are here for the first time today, we just want to say thank you for joining us, because we realize there are lots of opportunities to be spiritually fed, and we are so grateful that you joined us here. We want to welcome you, and we want you to consider staying after service for some nourishment and connection in Fellowship Hall. And I will share with you that there's a little bit of a surprise baked potato bar out there, because I had a gathering last night, and we have some extra baked potatoes that we heated up. So we have vegan sour cream and vegan cheese, and we have traditional sour cream and cheese and butter so there's a little baked potato bar out there for everybody. There's also welcome packets at the concierge. You can enjoy, because we were so much fun today, you can enjoy a recording of us again on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, on our website, and on our Facebook page, which I did hear was having some sound issues at the beginning of service, but YouTube was not, so woohoo. For our closing, I want to invite our youth up and our practitioner of the day to come forward. All of our practitioners in service today will have their purple stoles on, and please stand if you are in service today. If you are interested in receiving prayer after service for any kind of support or celebration, please head to our chapel in the back corner, and they will provide for you a free, quick, 1-minute miracle, we used to call them, that is confidential. It is our sacred service gift to you. And just look for one of the practitioners in a stole. Our youth volunteers today were Linda Guyer and Chris Grayson, and that was it because I was in here. And we're going to welcome Julia up to share some affirmations with us, and then we are going to have our closing music and a little message from me at the end, because I'm not finished.
Hi. Repeat after me. I am open to my calling. I am becoming who I am meant to be. I say yes to life.
Before I let you all go, I just want to say, yesterday was incredible for the graduates and the volunteers that contributed to making the graduation. I'm speaking for all 5 of them because the other 4 couldn't, for all 5 of us, the other 4 couldn't be here today, but they walked in yesterday and they were in awe of our community and what you all did. They could not believe the level of beauty and support that they were given for their ceremony. So I just want to say on behalf of them, thank you, thank you, thank you for an incredible day. When Deb Dake speaks of sacred service and she speaks of what it means to be a member of a community, what you gave us yesterday is exactly what she is talking about. So it meant the world to us. It's why the 4th generation of my family is now here. And it was stunning. So it was really beautiful. It was one for the books. I want to say on behalf of all of our community, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being a part of my spiritual home. And we look forward to seeing all of you again. Join us out in Fellowship Hall. Thank you.